right. Let's get settled in a comfortable seated position. And let's close our eyes and release the outside world and focus on yourselves fully and completely and set an intention for today's flow. Close your eyes and bring restfulness into your mind and body with each new breath. Let your muscles soften and relax. Ground your body into the mat below you. Feel safe and supported with each exhale. Feeling yourself falling deeper into relaxation. Surrender every thought to this present moment. Take a few more moments to immerse yourself in the stillness and quietness. You are enough. This week's theme is forgiveness. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that prisoner is you. Louis B., I think his last name's Smedes. But it just had me thinking about, why is forgiveness so important? Who are we trying to forgive? How does forgiveness help our overall emotional well-being? And as we flow through tonight and go through our evening closing out meditation, I want you to think about those things because, honestly, I think we need to forgive ourselves the most. We're hardest on ourselves. Go ahead and open your eyes and start doing some neck rolls with your breath for about 3 breaths, slowly and mindfully. Sometimes I'll beat myself up because I'll have a customer that maybe I wasn't super patient with and it wasn't their fault. And I just kind of was rude and I'll be like, oh, and then I'll be like, man, I'm a horrible person. But, we all have our bad days. Some days we don't communicate with other people like we want to, and it's okay. And then after your third exhale, I lost count, rotate in the opposite direction. When you are ready, meet me in center. Put your hands on your knees. Go ahead and rotate your hip for about 4 breaths in each direction at your own pace. I know, especially being a mom, you got to forgive yourself a whole lot because you're constantly worrying about, are you doing the right thing? Do your kids know that you love them even when they really piss you off? You're like, oh God, I hope I didn't hurt their feelings and they're going to remember this when they get older. They're like, remember that one time, Mom? It's okay. We're all just doing the best we can. They know you love them. All right, meet me back in center. Take your right arm across your body into the crook of your elbow for a cross the body shoulder stretch. Don't forget to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Gently release, switch sides. Go back to the other side one more time because that was just feeling really good. I needed it. I just needed a little bit more. And one more time, the other side. And then we're going to get into our little bit of a flow. And release. Meet me in mountain pose at the top of your mat. And basically what mountain pose is standing with your feet hip width apart. If you stick your fist in between your feet, that will give you just about hip width apart. It's a good measure of the distance. And give yourself a moment to get yourself grounded and centered into the mat. Use your toes to grip the mat, slight bend in your knees. We's about to flow, just letting all that forgiveness in and letting go all the BS. Inhale, raise your arms up, sit back into chair. Exhale, stand back up, twist to the right. Ooh, a little bit different here. Inhale, sit back into chair. Maybe you can get a little bit lower. Exhale, twist to the left. Try to keep your hips square. Meet your body where it's at. Inhale, sit back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. And gently roll it back up. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhale, bend to the left. Bring that arm back. Inhale, bring your left arm up. Exhale, bend to the right. One more time on either side. Ooh, yeah. Meet me back at center. Take your hands and clasp them together to kind of, you're doing like the Charlie's Angel sign right here. And we're going to do a little bit of a back bend. So you're going to inhale and exhale, taking your hand, leading with your chest up and your fingers. You're going to slowly and gently bend backwards. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your hands back at heart center. Release. Grab your hands and clasp them behind your back. And then again, slow back bend, little Betty one, leading with your chest. Look up. Point your chest up. And release. Grasp your hands back together in Charlie's Angels. And we're going to do another small back bend again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly come back and roll it all the way back down into forward fold. Grab your elbows for ragdoll. If this feels good to swing side to side, do whatever feels good right here. Don't forget to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, plant your right hand in front of your right foot, bend your right knee, and point your left hand up towards the sky and look up. Exhale, forward fold, grabbing your elbows, loosen it back up. Wiggle that booty. Inhale, place your left hand down, bend your left leg, your knee, and raise your right hand up to the sky. And release. Oh, yeah. Exhale, release, plant your hands in front of you, step back into downward dog. Careful to keep your feet hip width apart. Ears should be between your elbows. If you need to pedal out here, You may do what feels good, what your body's telling you to do. Inhale, raise your right leg up for a three-legged dog. Exhale, bring between your hands. Drop your back knee into a low lunge. And you can drop that back knee. And you can have your back knee as close or as back as you need for balance. All right, from here, twist to the right. Oh, yeah. Maybe back at center. Place your left hand down beside your foot. Extend your right arm. Oh, yeah. Release, meet back into lunge. And then take that foot, take your knee back into tabletop position. And then from here, shift forward and lower to chaturanga or low push-up. And then push yourself up into upward dog. And it's just a little mini vinyasa. And then tuck your toes under. Sit your hips back into downward dog. Remember to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale, raise your left leg up to the sky or with your knee. Exhale, bring between your hands. Drop that back knee. Make sure to keep your knee over your ankle, never over your toes, to a low lunge. From here, twist to your left. Gently, mindfully. Meet me back at center. Place your right hand down and raise your left to the sky, looking up. Release. Place that arm down. Bring that knee back into tabletop position. Shift forward and lower to chaturanga. Push up into upward dog. Yeah, just like that. Tuck your toes under. Meet me back in downward dog. And we're not going to stay here long. Drop the knees. You are now in tabletop position. Swing those legs over and meet me in a seated position. And from here, keeping your legs bent out in front of you, we're going to go into boat pose. And we're going to do like a boat pose, and we're going to twist in it. It's going to be interesting. So if you're like me, you don't have very good balance in boat pose, like just watch me and you can try it out. You take your hands and take them behind your knees, keeping my back straight. I am gently going to balance the weight of my legs and the top part of my body. And then I'm going to you can bring one at a time, keeping your toe on the mat, or go ahead and bring them both up. And I like to bend my knees because it makes it easier for me to hold. Or you can go for straight up. I'm not there yet. I'm not. And from here, twist to the left, keeping your balance. Move slowly. And then come back to center. Inhale deeply. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale. Back into boat. Exhale, release. Oh, we did it. We did hard things. Alrighty, this is where you're going to need a strap. Go take your strap, wrap it around your feet. And from here, you're going to pull yourself forward. Pull yourself forward and twist to the right. We're doing a lot of twists tonight. It's a great detoxifier, massages the insides. Come back to center, switch, and twist to the other side. Ooh, It feels so good. Back into center. Inhale and exhale, forward fold. You are enough. Go ahead and release and rock yourself gently onto your back. Yeah. Once you are there, hug your knees to your chest and then let your right leg down and grab the outside of your left foot for half happy baby. Remembering to breathe in deeply through your nose. Exhale deeply through your mouth. Your next inhale, bring both knees to chest. Exhale, switch legs. Next inhale, knees to chest. And then take both knees and bring them to your left. Bring your knees back into chest. And then twist to the right. And then bring your knees back to your chest. One final hug. Release and give yourself a full body stretch. One last good stretch for the night. And then release. Bring your hands by your side, palms up. Corpse pose. We are heading into Shavasana. And I will give you a few moments of stillness before I head into a guided meditation to help you just open your heart to forgiveness, to whoever it may be or for whatever it is. So make sure you're in a comfortable position. Get settled and comfortable. Let the ground support you. The mind is calm. Rest now in this place of absolute ease and peace, noticing how much stillness there is in your body. How does it feel to be at harmony? Your breath is holding you, the mat and the floor supporting you. Each breath is taking place in a setting of peace and tranquility. It may be that this place is too wonderful for you. You set as your intent that nothing will get in the way of it, letting nothing get in the way of your peace of mind. And if you wanted, you could even take that as your mantra for this meditation. Nothing is worth the price of my peace of mind. Peace is mine. drifting on that wave of peace and ease, drifting on your breath, and knowing that if you choose, you can listen to my voice and the suggestions that are right for you. And if you want, you can listen without any emotional attachment at all. Emotions are a rich source of information. They connect us to our world and to others. Sometimes it's so good to just float or drift free of emotion. If you want, you can imagine you are somewhere that the wind is blowing, a brisk wind. You are holding onto a ribbon that represents your emotions. You can lift your hand and let the wind just pull the ribbon away from you, out and up into the sky. The ribbon turns in the wind as it spins away from you, growing smaller and smaller and just disappearing. Can you open your heart to forgiving yourself from this place of peace while knowing that nothing can disturb it? Just open your heart to forgiveness. You don't even need to know what you are forgiving. In this place of peace, you may find that it's easy to forgive yourself for the things you did in the past, regrets you've had, for the things you didn't do. Forgiveness only makes sense, doesn't it? Because those regrets are all in the past. Nothing changes the past. Staying with those regrets, rather it just keeps you away from those perfect present moments, just like this one. You came here to give yourself the gift of this time and to give your body the gift of movement, to dwell in the present moment as you practice and breathe. Now you can give yourself one more gift. That is to forgive yourself for anything and everything in the past. You can decide right now to have no emotional attachment to the past. That's right. No emotional attachment to the past at all. Instead, just honor the sacredness of being human. Know that to be human means to learn from your mistakes. And you have brought out so much wisdom from every experience in your past. You learned who you are, what you want, how to care for yourself and honor yourself. Every experience in your past has added to your wisdom, your way of dealing with your life and with the world. In addition, if you find you have to do something before you can forgive yourself, make amends with somebody, or maybe pay back something that's owed, whatever it is, you can just tell yourself right now that you'll do what you need to in order to forgive yourself. It's okay. It's just part of that sacred process of being human. And really, your peace of mind is too important. It's too precious to do without. Your peace of mind is worth whatever small thing you may feel you need to do to open back up to the sense of peace. Nothing is worth the price of your peace of mind. So right now, you can take what you learned from your past experience and just let the rest go. Details, memories, emotions, and regrets, just let them all go. They aren't important. What's important is how much you've learned, how very far you've come. I've come to the fully present in this moment. On your next breath, tell yourself, nothing is worth the price of my peace of mind, and I forgive myself wholly and completely. And on the next exhale, let go of anything at which you need to let go. Let it go. Just letting go of anything and everything is deeply healing. Allow your past to remain in the past, and you are free to experience the wonderful things that happen right now. Float in the space of peace and forgiveness. The present moment, knowing that in the days to come, you'll continue to find it easier to let go of the past. Practice self-forgiveness and to be in every shining present moment. Take in 1 or 2 rounds of breath as we draw our Shavasana meditation to a close. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers, and when you are ready, slowly bring movement to your body. And you can roll to your side and gently push yourself up into a seated position. And as you leave class tonight, feel joyful and relaxed. Please bring your hands to heart center. Inhale deeply in through your nose. And exhale. Namaste. And that concludes Bedtime Yoga tonight. Namaste, Jade. Namaste, yes.